And now to the race for the White House. 25 days until Election Day. More than 5 million Americans have voted already. The president's still fighting the virus. He revealed that he will now hold his first in-person event at the White House tomorrow. With little word tonight from his doctor on his condition, here's Mary Bruce.
Just 1 week after he was hospitalized and with questions swirling about whether he could still be contagious, President Trump tonight is planning to resume in-person events.
I feel better now than I did 2 weeks ago. It's crazy. And I recovered immediately, almost immediately.
Though the president insists he's no longer taking medication, doctors tonight haven't answered questions about his condition and that powerful steroid he was taking that could mask symptoms of the virus. The president, back in the West Wing today, at first said he would travel to Florida Saturday for a rally, but now planning to speak to supporters from the balcony on the South Lawn of the White House. It was just today Dr. Anthony Fauci labeled one of Trump's last big White House events a super spreader.
We had a super spreader event in the White House, and it was in a situation where people were crowded together and were not wearing masks. So the data speak for themselves.
At least 34 people in the White House orbit have now tested positive. Trump spent 2 hours on the radio today with Rush Limbaugh, acknowledging last week he was not in great shape.
I might not have recovered at all from COVID.
But now he insists he's cured thanks to the experimental antibody treatment Trump received, a treatment only given to about 10 people outside of clinical trials.
I can tell you it's a cure, and I'm talking to you today because of it. And, you know, because I think I could have been a bad victim.
Dr. Fauci pushing back, saying one case does not mean the antibody treatment is a miracle.
I think it's a reasonably good chance that the antibody that he received, the Regeneron antibody, made a significant difference in a positive way in his course. When you have only one, you can't make the determination that that's a cure.
Trump's doctor saying in a statement the president is devoid of any indications to suggest progression of illness, adding, "I fully anticipate the president's safe return to public engagements." But in reality, we know very little about his true medical condition. His doctor hasn't taken questions since Monday, and the White House is refusing to say when Trump last tested negative, which would help the American people know where the president is in the course of the virus. In an interview overnight, Trump heard clearing his throat.
Absentee is okay, because absentee ballots.
Today with Limbaugh, no coughing. And his opponent, Joe Biden, tonight criticizing the president's behavior so soon after his diagnosis.
His reckless personal conduct since his diagnosis, the destabilizing effect it's having on our government is unconscionable. He didn't take the necessary precautions to protect himself or others. And the longer Donald Trump is president, the more reckless he gets.
All right, it's been quite a week in this campaign. Let's get right to Mary Bruce with us live tonight. And Mary, we know millions of Americans are still waiting to learn if they're going to get any more help amid this stimulus debate. So the president said earlier this week, no deal until after the election, until he wins, he said. Then he said he was open to negotiation. So bottom line tonight, where does this stand?
Well, David, there has been major whiplash from the president on this. Earlier in the week, he did say there would be no deal until after the election. But then today, he changed his tune, saying he wanted both sides to go big. The reality here, there is no compromise in sight. Today, even Republican leader Mitch McConnell said it is very unlikely that there will be a deal before the election, meaning millions of Americans hoping for relief from Washington are going to have to wait.
Wow.
David.
They have been waiting and waiting, and now they'll wait longer. Mary, in the meantime, next week, the big presidential debate now officially called off tonight. We reported on this last night. We know that Joe Biden will be right here instead answering questions from voters in our ABC News town hall. So any word tonight, Mary, on what the president has planned instead?
Well, David, we actually just learned that the president will also be doing a separate town hall instead on Thursday night. And sources tell us Trump plans to do an in-person event every single day next week. David.
All right, a busy week ahead, Mary Bruce. And again, that town hall here on ABC as well. Mary, you'll be right here with us all. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.